Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Europa Universalis 4 as Castile, and we continue our colonial plans. Yeah, claim for free, which is interesting. I'm not convinced that we're going to act on it, but it's certainly interesting. You know, I should just vassalize Morocco. Oh, they're not Berber. Still the increased coring cost. And you can see, like at this point, you can tell that it's not the culture that determines that sort of coring penalty. It's interesting that they've all flipped. That's quite odd. I don't know how much more culture you need before there might be more accepted groups. I don't know what the logic is there. We do have all our missionaries working. Yes, we've got a couple that are working on conversions, although it's still taking a lot of time. We can't do anything there. Let's just get time ticking away here. A lot of pop-ups. We should spend our money on missions. And actually, right, CB against Algiers. Since I've gone without this guy for a long time, and really I do want... Oh, now we get a level 1. I was going to say, now that we have so much money, we can go ahead and get one of the more expensive advisors. I still don't think a level 3 is in order. We can cut back on our maintenance. That's fine. And even then, like, we would lose too much money, so no, okay, I'll just get the level 1. I was going to say a level 2 might have been okay, but a level 3 I'm still going to hold off. Alright, diplomat is home. Lots of cores being constructed. Lots of diplomats currently open to stuff. I wonder, if we improved our relations with France enough, would they stop being our rival? Curious. Portugal sure loves us. It doesn't know that we're plotting against it. Oh, that's the other thing I can do with all my money, is expand my navy. Oh, except, and this has been a thing before, when do we get the upgrade to the Carrack? Level 9. Okay, as soon as we hit level 9, I'm going to build a bunch of true and proper Carracks. I might not scrap the early Carracks, although maybe I should, I don't know. So let's go with buildings instead. We even have the manufactories going on, the farm estates. Grains aren't worth tons, but there's still a pretty substantial amount of stuff going on. And that doesn't take very many of our points to do that. It's a good way to sink our money. The March, I don't know, I mean, manpower is good. I should stick in Navarra. You know what, let's use it. Stick in Navarra, which is nice on the border of an enemy, although once we annex Aragon, there's going to be more of that, I suppose. Or we could stick it in Madrid, which would get the fact that it's got such a big manpower modifier applied to it. It's not that it's just not worthwhile. Try doing the constable thing over here, see how that does. Not so much worth it down here. I believe that temples won't be as worthwhile either. Nope. There's the courthouse idea, but workshops. And so this produces more goods, but I'm more interested in what goods are there. So the Reformation branches out. Protestant Reformation is spreading like wildfire across Europe. Several different movements have already formed, proposing alternative ways of reforming the Christian faith. A devout preacher in London has become the principal figure for their so-called Reform school of thought, stressing the complete ruin of humanity's ethical nature. Only with the divine intervention of God can humanity find salvation, turning from rebellion to willing obedience. It's interesting to see that pop up. Let's take a look at the religion map. Wow. Okay, heavily Protestant. Catholic provinces, but the religion, the state religion, is Protestant. We've got a mix of Catholic, Protestant, and presumably some Reformed somewhere. Oh, is it here? Pentecostal. Oh, that's what's going on. Pentecostal. So, luckily, we are mostly untouched. And I don't know if the gamer rules, like, have it spawn here out of, like, historicity, you know, historicalness, or what, or how it works. I'm not sure about that. We've got one free diplomat, which is possibly fine. Yeah, alright. I don't remember what I was... Oh, buildings. That's what I was doing. I was checking out buildings. Docks, constables. Oh, that... Okay, first of all, marketplace. Oh, yeah, I don't need as much trade power in the north, though. Trade power here. Well, this is less interesting. I will want more trade power down here, but I'm not in a position to do that. I just don't have the merchants as of yet. So the workshops, I think, is the bigger interest. Let me zoom in here and see what some of the value of some of these are. 2.8 worth. I had the grapes. Actually, there's probably a map mode for that. So gold has no trade value whatsoever. Is it even possible for me to build a manufactory here? Or a workshop, rather? No, it's not. All right, that's good to know. Well, except for a few that are really low. There we go. Naval supplies. It seems like one of the better places to do it. Most places can pretty much support having the workshops. In fact, I'll probably want to put in most places. Wait, this is how much it will increase trade value? Oh. So this is actual trade value that will be modified, so that's fine. So I can look for the highest numbers, like the 5/4s. It's not quite as much money as like the increased tax income in different places, but it's not bad. And if I can go up in admin tech, then I can get more production efficiency as well. And we're going to call that good enough. I'm going to save the rest of my money in the bank, avoid taking out any loans if I don't have to. I bet you my inflation is all the way down to 0 now. Nope, not quite. But it is going down. Oh, I forgot I added that extra inflation as well from one of those events. That is true. So we still have the royal marriage over here with Naples, which is lovely. Still 0% chance of inheriting because we haven't had it for 50 years yet. You know what we should do? If we have a royal marriage room... Trying to find... Riga, there was quite a bit to Riga, wasn't there? Regency Council. Distance. Yeah, well, that's true. The distance would always be a thing. It'd be kind of fun to see if we can inherit anything else sort of on the sly there, but everything else is kind of far-ish. I don't want a royal marriage with Portugal. Go away. We'll just keep our diplomat unused for now, and that's fine. There we go. We have cored this, which is very nice. Colonial map mode reaches out to not much further. We really need to get a core going here before we can more or less wrap around the edge. I think I would... Didn't I build an exploratory fleet, or what were my plans over here? That was a long time ago. Yeah, let's get these three guys together. This is going to be my new exploration fleet. Merge. Exploration. Hire a new leader, and we're going to get an explorer. Leopoldo Colon. There we go. Exploration fleet. Good. So we're going to drive you out to here for a rest. And then we're going to get you to come out here. And then come back in there. And that should be fine and lovely. Still using the barks for speed. Or, yeah, barks. Not, what's the other thing I was thinking of? What are those other ships called? Galleys, yeah. So we could build a big galley force just to help patrol the Mediterranean, since they are cheap and really powerful in the inner sea. But I don't think it's that sort of area that we're going to be fighting the wars. I think it's mostly Portugal and France that we're more concerned about, and of course anyone with overseas interests. Oh, pirate. We're going to have to start patrolling the water of the Caribbean here. They're probably going for Melilla over here. I think that's where they have claims and such, yeah. You know, if these Berber penalties probably affect other Muslim nations as well, it would be kind of brutal to play like as the Mamluks or whatever and do that whole unify the Islam quest. That would be really challenging, actually, to pull off. All right, that's there. Everything is in use except for the diplomat. Things are going well. We are still... Well, clearly we're doing the colonies because we have no colonists available. Colonies are going a little on the slow side, it feels like. Or maybe I'm just not letting time go by. No, 103, 27% chance. That's actually really, really good. Same thing over here. No, never mind. I can't complain about that. Whoa. Oh, yeah, we're fine. Now, I could detach my colonists from here. Right? I could recall it and then start doing something somewhere else. It slows down the speed, and you do have to pay a lot more. But frankly, I think a little bit of extra speed boost would be pretty good. I'm going to recall my guy in Vegas. Or Vegas, Jamaica. Why did I say Vegas? Did I see a Vega somewhere on the screen? Is there a Vega here? I think that might be the case. Alright, so we're still getting 103 a year, which is really, really good. And as soon as we got a colonist available... Oh. Oh, he's back instantly. Alright, we're going to go across to... Oh, no, a 6 base. Actually, I should use someone who's slightly cheaper. Can I colonize over here? No, that's right. Because it will be extra cost. I think it'll be double cost for the next one. But I think I'm willing to take that hit. You know, if it's going to be double the cost, and the cost of colonizing is based on the tax base, I think I would like to fill in this sort of border over here a little bit. So I'm going to go for Itamaraka. I think that's going to be a fine idea. Not very aggressive, not very ferocious natives. Although, we can move these guys anyway. They're going to be fine. We may as well do it. That's actually the wrong place. Move there. Riga's got religious civil disorder. They are striving for a tolerant society. Well, isn't that nice? Colonist rush. Oh, good. More colonist enthusiasm. Thank you very much. Things are still basically samey here. I would like to regenerate these missions. I suppose I should just finish a mission, which would help that happen. Oh, I'm so annoyed, though. I could just build that star fort in Madrid. The army tradition's actually not so bad. Does it decay? It does decay. Yeah. All right, Madrid. Congratulations, you're getting a star fort. Because I want to see if we can spam new missions. Random battles there, right, which don't really matter terribly much. Those pirates could certainly be annoying. There's not a whole lot of them. Can we reach there with the Armada? Well, I suppose we can. Oof, without they're going to get a lot of attrition. Let's see what they can do. Get them to move over there. I don't actually need the whole Armada, but, you know, it's something to do. We are halfway done integrating. Oh, the time to integrate is actually dropping dramatically. I guess the long-time vassal thing is still increasing, and it's possible our diplomatic reputation went up as well. Did we hire that? Yeah, we did. That makes a huge difference. We are trading in sugar, so we get 10% less war exhaustion, because there's nothing that makes soldiers happier than candy. And we are producing cotton in Jamaica. Cotton, which has an oversupply, crappy price. Well, that's unfortunate. So we're not actually making a whole lot of money from cotton. We have lost the effects of trading in sugar. Okay. I don't even know where we were getting sugar from. Actually, here, and I think, is it possible we were getting a little bit in Spain as well? Oh, I think that's salt. Ah, I hate this event because either way you lose its stability. I will take the missionary strength. Despite the malice to technology cost, because unless I'm still ahead here, right? Yeah, so I'm not going to be getting a new tech anytime soon. Well, that's going to hurt a little bit, but the conversions are pretty important, so I'm going to go for the missionary strength. Still a +1 stability, so I guess that's going to have to be just fine. And there we go. Actually, the loss of stability technically hurts your missionary strength, but only by half a percentage by point of stability, so it's not the end of the world. We're going to be okay. Our legitimacy is excellent. Our prestige is excellent. Oh, there we go. We can spend a bunch of points over here. Salzburg has declared war on Austria. Really? You are a two-province nation declaring war on Austria. And Poland, and Ferrara, and Wurzburg. Do you have any allies? No? So you're screwed, is what you're saying. Alright, well, good luck with that. Wow. Ivory. I'm worth a decent amount. Rebels in Casablanca, but we have these guys auto-hunting, so that'll get taken care of automatically. We do have the, we don't have a huge morale right now because of our army maintenance, but I think we're actually going to be okay. Check on the Armada. Ferra has civil disorder, or religious disorder, so that's fine. So let's go ahead and move you there. And then we'll move you over here and dock after you kill the pirates. Really do want to get more merchants. It's kind of annoying because we're going to spend a lot of diplomatic points maxing out our exploration ideas, and then I'm going to want more diplomatic points to get the trade ideas. And frankly, naval ideas would be nice too. Oof, that's rough. Battle of Lesser Antares. Did we? Oh no, we keep hunting these guys down. Okay, that's fine. There we go. We got a little bit more army tradition. And what else can we do? Defenses in Casablanca. Royal marriage with Portugal, which would give us... Oh, they're really tempting me there. Really, really tempting me there. You know what? I still don't know what Portugal is doing with its time. You know, we're not going to war with Portugal. We've got no competition here at this time. We're going to be entirely focused just on expanding our colonies. War with Portugal is not going to happen anytime soon. They still have their stupid alliance with France. So, you know what? Let's go ahead. Let's take the mission. And then let's get royal married. Hooray! And take that. What else we got? The enemy of our enemy. The enemy of our enemy is Great Britain, so they should be our friends. Right, because we probably have France? Oh, our enemy is France. There we go. Great Britain, which is having a huge problem with religion. It's not bad. What do we get for that? Yeah, let's take that. And as soon as we've got a diplomat again. So what are our diplomats doing? One is integrating. One is improving relations with France, who has not stopped being our enemy. So you know what? We're going to bring you home. And we're definitely going to... Royal marriage? Well, we are at 4 of 4 right now. We would lose... Yeah, I don't want to lose that point. I'm just going to spend time improving relations. Oh, they're turned into Great Britain! Oh, good for them! Okay. And then once we're done integrating, we will have freed up a relation. And then we will probably get royal married with Great Britain and see what we can do. And then it will be... It's very interesting. Great Britain... Like, playing as Britain, you are very strong because you're safe, right? You've got a strong navy, you're safe from everything else. But you're not... You can't really fight continental wars very effectively here, right? Returned a new settlement. Our efforts to develop Itamaraca go on, but now some of the settlers have rejected our capital city and begun establishing a new settlement quite far from the original one. Now, people flock to that second settlement, and we are left to split our efforts. So settlements will have to be abandoned. We would just gain 10 prestige, which we don't need. Or more people mean more taxes. Okay, so it doesn't actually start a new settlement in anywhere. It just gives us an extra tax base, which sounds fine to me. Let's take a look at what our maintenance is looking at. Colonial maintenance. See, we're getting... Well, it's going to go up in a second. Because the tax base has gone from... Tax base no longer listed? I don't know. But yeah, so we're paying extra for that colony, but it's not that much. The fourth one would start to cost a hell of a lot. In fact, Damaraland should have been our third, you know? So that's it. You're free. If you're going to have more than 2 colonies going on at once, just make sure that your first 2 are as expensive as possible, and your third is as cheap as can be, as much as makes sense. Global tariffs, yes, we want that. So right now our tariffs are making 1.02. So we're going to take viceroys, pick that up. And it's also getting us much closer to more papal influence. So, it's not quite as much as I thought. We're at 120% efficiency. That's quite cool. 18 ships protecting the sea lanes. Well, it's something anyway. It's not bad. Do these guys just keep going back and forth? Is that what's going on now? I suppose we can improve our army maintenance a little, just to help these guys reinforce a little. Just hold on, hold off a sec. You don't need to chase them instantly. You can wait a breath. In fact, move to Tangiers. That way you won't get the river crossing either. Hopefully you'll recoup some of your numbers. Apparently you have too many mounted units, so you're going to get a huge combat penalty anyway. Sugar! Which will reduce future war weariness as well. Alright, I'm gonna turn you back on now that your morale is high. You've recovered a little bit. There we go. And they're completely squished, so that's good. Algiers is going to grab all of Morocco this time around. Uprising, which is fine and manageable. Oh, that's my exploration fleet. My exploration fleet. I'm going to go there and then bounce back. fact, they can probably do a little bit more than that. Hey, technology time. Okay, so we're getting the 5% malice, and we're actually still ahead of time, so I'm not going to rush into getting the matchlock muskets. Barracks are not important. Weapons manufacturing actually is quite decent. Austria declares war on Venice. More Fezzian nationalists over here. That's actually a fairly sizable rebellion. What are we doing in the province that might be pissing them off? I'm not sure. Where's my transport fleet? Let's get a few more troops over here. Let's turn that off. I think they're going to be fine, but I want to make sure that nothing horrendous happens. Is there any revolt risk here? There is actually. Let's just split you in half, put half of you on a ship, and then ship the rest of you guys over here. Lovely. Exploration fleet is being attritioned, but not too badly. Discovering some more islands. In fact, we'll probably go a little bit further than this on our trip. Yeah, let's keep going. Not too much more, because this can sneak up on you. As soon as you start taking any damage like that, it becomes extremely risky to keep buzzing around. All right, we'll do the one more, because we've got a long way to get back here. And I just hold shift to queue these things up. We'll discover a few more on the way. Alright, it's going to be totally fine. But, you know, got to play it safe. Ooh, they're getting Malian noble rebels. Oh, and that's the other thing we can do. Fabricate claims. We'll go on Futa Jalan over here. Should be doing more of that. Everyone is occupied. Good. We got some money, but I want to save it, so that's fine. Right, that's our armada, which actually we should bring back home at this point. In case some random war breaks out. That would be quite upsetting. Right, so we got 3 colonies on the way. No! Oh yeah, 2 colonists. Three colonies. Good, okay. Weird that they're not put together. So we're still 30%, or are we down to 20% now? 20%. Alright. Seriously, with the blockade? Okay, Lithuania. Get over here. Need to get some more patrols going in these trade zones. Oh, for crying out loud! Right, keep going with the clergy strength. Although, maybe I should have taken the discounted technology, since I am going to be getting one, but it's only 5%. Excellent, we got a core. I don't want to start colonizing anything new, but it's nice to know. A little bit of repair job there, which is fine. Jamaica should be fine, indeed. Papal State controls the Pope, or Papal State, I suppose. Keep maxing that out as much as possible. Great, so we don't even need our military people in here anymore. Or, oh, it's St. Bart's that was cored, right. Oh, there we go, Maria Theresia of Austria, and it'll be really interesting to see if there's any funky things that go on there. Can we find out what her ruler stats are? She's a 265, she's very, very strong. Very, very strong, holy cow. Not so much on the mid side, but that's okay. Munster. Yeah, this is Munster, as opposed to Munster. There we go, another core over here. The Council of Landshut. His Holiness the Pope has tasked a commission of cardinals with addressing the challenges posed by the Protestant movement. While the Catholic faith itself must not be compromised, His Holiness and most cardinals are willing to admit that some Protestant complaints are valid. Therefore, the Council advises many changes to the administration of the Church, a stop to absentee bishops, and worldly excesses of the clergy. In addition, several new monastic orders are to be founded to aid in the efforts of counter-reformation. In fact, I'm not sure if we were able to do that. Yeah, oh, there we go. See, I right-clicked something at some point, and it did not pop up the fact that I have a new national ID, and it really annoys me. So yeah, we have a not horrendous reputation with the Pope. Oh, okay, so yeah. We either have to be the Pope, or we have to be the Emperor of the HRE, or we have to have a not bad papal state, and the Edict of Nantes can't have triggered. then we can trigger this, which gives us more missionary strength. It does hurt our tech cost and our idea cost, but gives us more papal influence. Now, it's designed to help you fight against the Reformation movement, but I'm also going to be able to use it to help me convert Muslims over here. And even though it hurts my tech, and it's probably a stupid idea, I feel that thematically it's very important for Spain to do that. Plus, I like the idea of getting more influence. I want to be the Curia controller as frequently as possible, so I'm going to embrace the Counter-Reformation. There we go. We've got our more missionaries. Gabu is going to be easy to flip. Ceuta, not so much. Well, it's currently under siege, which is part of the problem. Look at this, Tangiers. Provincial tax income, that's the big problem. Very, very brutal. And religious zeal is currently still in effect in Vizcaya, so we can't actually flip that at all. Not even going to bother starting here. Well, it's like 100 years to flip them currently, so no, that doesn't seem like a good idea. I'm not sure what we can do about that. It's so wealthy. It's so wealthy that it's a problem. That's oh, right. I've got my troops here. Let's merge them together. Let's go back to rebel stomping. I guess I could have more stability. That would help us flip, but it would be very expensive. Agricultural revolution where? Arguin, which is... oh, it's down here. So we can get more manpower and get a national manpower boost for a pittance. I want more tax base. This is... the religion is good? Yes. Get a little bit of extra money, which is nice. And yeah, the higher tax base, so we're definitely going to do that. I don't remember. Am I fabricating a claim over here? We're working on integrating. We're sucking up in London, and we are indeed fabricating a claim, which is going to take a little while yet, and that's fine. I don't mind that. I think we're at the 10% modifier now. Yeah. So next year I will pop this tech, which will be great. We won't even be capped. It'll be perfect timing. I really do need a an extra military idea, though. Oh! Wait, I'm still waiting for my colonists to finish. I don't want to go up to 4. As soon as they finish, now I believe we will have the trade range. Yeah, to go over here, and then we will be adjacent to the Aztecs, which is very tempting, because we don't have a CB with them at this point. Dinamarca is done. Okay, let's zoom in, because we're going to have to remember to core them. Right over here. Boom. Okay, and with that, now this will be a third province, but again, this is a relatively cheap one, but I'm taking it for the adjacency. We're going to go ahead and send our colonists there. Oh, right. It takes a while for it to actually get there. Where is my transport fleet? Good timing. This episode is about to come to an end. We are going to split off 1, 2, 1, 2. That should be plenty. Select these guys, get them on the boat, and transport fleet. You're going to come over here off the coast of Mosquito. God, what? That's literally like the worst place to be positioned. That's fine. Oh, right, our exploration guy. Let's go and check the other side of Madagascar here. Actually, go here. There. And there. That sounds pretty good. And then go back over here. Oh, it's actually almost going to pop as well. Brilliant. Get a new idea. No, I don't want an admin idea. I do want an admin... oh, no, that's the military one. Right, we're still waiting. We'll be able to get scythe soon, get 10% more production efficiency, which will be beautiful. So I'm just going to babysit my... oh, annexing's about to done. Oh my god, you guys. There we go. Some prestige, which we don't need. Lost a little bit of legitimacy, but that's life. We got a diplomat back. Conversion successful in Casablanca. Everything's coming up Millhouse. So we still have control over here. We're just going to have to babysit that. Spain! As soon as we go to war with one of the African nations, going to get some money, we can get some nice buildings over here. I bet you these guys are upgrading, which is why they're low morale. We also got some huge, huge fleets. Oh my gosh. And we're not over a force limit anywhere. In fact, we can continue to build up our navy. Okay, you know what? I did say I was going to babysit my transport fleet. Where are you? Okay, let's keep doing that, and then we're going to cut this episode, because I'm going to have to take a look at what all my new ships and terrain and territory are and get myself reorganized, because wow. Wow, wow, wow. We're number 2nd in administrative rank. 4th diplomatically, only 17th militaristically, which is no good. We're not even getting any points from that. Not that the points matter. It's kind of like playing Whose Line Is It Anywhere? Whose line is it anyway? Everything's made up and the points don't matter. That is it for this episode. See you guys next. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we have a Super Denmark this game. Anyone complaining about Sweden being overpowered? That did not happen this game. I don't know what a Super Denmark is going to do, but I'm kind of concerned. They are having some religious problems. Catholic zealots. Yeah, because they're mostly Protestant. Catholic Ireland, go figure. Looks like, I mean, I don't see this land here, but based on the fact that the letters are printed this way, I'm thinking that Moscow has, or Muscovy has gone quite far to the east. Yeah, still no Russia, though, because they're not grabbing these guys, which is really surprising. I'm really quite surprised that it doesn't prioritize picking up Russia at all, and it really should. Anyway, that is it. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.